time where the movie started, facing at a photo they've taken. Space tree flying through the skies and battles happen everywhere.
The kingdom has come. Hello, beautiful soul family. Whew. What a crazy, busy week. But this is Tatum reporting real news and updates for you. Firstly, I do want to say, if you have seen on my stories, there is a particular form that you can fill out that became legal since the 1st of October to exempt you from taxes in the US. Sounds much like we are moving into the new system. Secondly, the process of removing Biden is practically done. And as soon as he's removed, welcome White Hat's EBS. Some of the higher tiers actually have their, well, I don't, not the higher tiers, but people, a part of our group, have had their appointments today, and everything is still set for 2023. It's happening now, right? It will be probably the best Christmas that you've ever had. The case on voter fraud in the 2020 election is being presented at the end of October. I believe it was started today, but I don't want to give you a date because I can't confirm that. But all that is going to do essentially is remove Biden. So finally, that is being presented and the evidence is overwhelming. Also, October 24th, next Tuesday to November the 6th, the Flare Finance platform launches. This enables smart contracts on the XRPL ledger. The SEC has finally dropped any petitions, or because XRP won the case, any, what do you call it when you want to appeal, any appeals, that has all been dropped. So XRP can now soar, everything is in place. And like I said, last year in July 2022, Trump and the US Treasury signed a deal with the Chinese elders, where the Chinese elders put $250 billion worth of gold bars into the US Treasury for Nazara. That's one followed by 45 zeros. Secondly, China is one of the biggest export countries in the world. This means that they've got to have excess of everything. And their price of gold has gone up by over $100. And how the media is spinning it is that China's in trouble, they don't have anything, that's why they're increasing the price of gold, when actually the truth is they are buying up gold. That's why it's increasing in price. And they cannot have run out of everything, because they are, what do you call it, babe?
Export nation.
An export nation.
Export surplus nation.
Export surplus nation, yes. So that's just exciting. And then I just want to bring your attention to Nostradamus, which I'm sure you've all heard about. What you probably don't know is that Nostradamus, and I've channeled him quite a bit, but he worked for the de Medicis, Catherine de Medici. Now, they were very much reptilian humans, cabal, deep state, and Nostradamus himself was very accurate with his predictions. However, as you can imagine, when you would give certain predictions, they would manipulate them, perhaps use words to suit the deep state's agenda. But let's listen to 7 of his predictions for 2023. A little bit about him. Nearly 500 years ago, he was a French astrologer. Okay, he published his infamous book, Les Prophéties. Now, he published it, there would have been interference. I can tell you that much, all right? Which contains 942 forecasts that appear to predict the future. And I'm just bringing your awareness to that because when I've channeled him, he showed me that very clearly, that there has been some outside tampering with what he predicted, and then how it was written kind of comes across as doom and gloom, and that's not what it is. So I'm here to clarify that for you. Here's what he predicted for 2023. Global warming. He predicted that there would be fake global warming, not just global warming, okay, that it would be an agenda. For 2023, Nostradamus predicted that temperatures would rise further. They're so smart. When they got a hold of this, they thought, let's actually create global warming. And sea levels would rise to unexpected levels. Now, there have been floods, and sea levels have risen to flood out the dark and the duns. Temperatures only rose in the form of the fires. Okay? He wrote, like the sun, the head shall sear the shining sea. The Black Sea's living fish shall all but boil. Right? All it is, he saw global warming would be an agenda, and here we are. The Great War. Yes, World War III, which has been avoided. The thing that is going on in Israel right now is so, without offending anyone, divinely orchestrated. There's so much more to it than you know, and that is going to come to an end very soon. One of the first predictions for 2023 that stands out is a great war. Yes, white hats, black hats. According to Nostradamus, 7 months into the Great War, people dead of evil doing. Yes, okay? And then Rowan Evru shall not fall to the king. No idea what that means, but the war, right? That's what we've been in. Economic disaster. Oh yes, this is going to be like an overnight thing. So the French seer predicted that so high will the bushel of wheat rise that man will be eating his fellow man. No. That was already something that they were doing back in Catherine de Medici's time. But yes, if there's going to be an economic disaster, there's going to be a crash. However, we have Nazara and Jazara in place. This prediction implies that an economic downturn could lead to desperation and disharmony due to rising living costs caused by high food prices. If you've been watching my video, this was their agenda. But enter in Nazara. So Nostradamus himself, like I said, because he was in the Medici's, because Catherine Medici was very good at casting spells over people. She loved killing people through poison, and she had her grip over Nostradamus as well. Humans on Mars, now this is very old news. It might just be that it will come out collectively. Nostradamus cryptically mentioned the light on Mars falling in his book of prophecies. People believe it could refer to humanity's efforts to inhabit the planet. No, we're already there, probably the unveiling. Celestial fire. This is the Holy Spirit. So like I've been saying to you, God is going to show his hand in ways that people won't be able to deny. There is a Holy Spirit, a God, a celestial fire. Nostradamus also foresaw celestial fire on the royal edifice, right? The royals.
Royal building.
Yeah, the royal building. God is coming down on them. This thought to imply that a new world order would rise from the ashes of civilization. New earth. New world order, very clever. The person analyzing this will go, oh, new world order, it's the new earth. So the Holy Spirit, God, is going to come down on the evils of this world, including the royals. They're going to be wiped out very soon. And the new earth, the new world, not new world order, will surface. His followers believe this could refer to the end of times, yes, of the Fiat Cabal system, or the beginning of a new earth, yes. The new Pope, love this one. Nostradamus' predictions for 2023, because Vatican is the seat of all evil, also includes, along with other things, the arrival of a new Pope. He predicted, because the current Pope, by the way, is dead, he's being played by an actor. He predicted that the current would be the final true Pope, good, the final evil Pope, and that the next Pope would cause a debacle. So, it's amazing, might even be Trump, who knows?
Or Biden.
No, because the old, yes, no. Civil unrest. So, civil unrest, that's already been happening throughout this year, right? With people wanting to mandate masks again, with these unnatural disasters, with the current cost of living crisis and global warming on the rise. This was their agenda. This was their agenda. And they were smart enough, whoever published the book, he wrote it, to put words into it to make people believe in these things. When the collective believes in something, it can occur. Civil unrest could reach new heights in 2023. Nostradamus predicted sooner and later you will see great changes made, dreadful horrors and vengeance. I take it his words. Sooner and later you'll see great changes made for the good. Dreadful horrors, yes, and vengeance is going to be disclosed, right, during the EBS. Oh, that's it. That's those were his predictions, and he's dead on. Again, global warming, their agenda, the Great War, which we've been, economic disaster, humans on Mars, celestial fire, the hand of God, the new Pope, civil unrest, and we've seen all of these things. And the most important one was the new earth, destroying the old and the new rising, right? Goodbye, Fiat. Hello, Jazara. Sending you much love and light and wishing you a blessed and beautiful weekend. The kingdom is here.